This is Coogan Cassius for IFL TV in association with MTK Global, all the way from Appleby. Where you at?
Appleby.
Oh, Hetfield. Appleby, Hatfield, same thing, isn't it?
Yeah, about 500 miles in between, but you know.
Tom Little, and I think I did see Little Mini Little.
Look at that boy. Tell me if this ain't the best looking prospect ever seen.
Yeah, we'll go along with that. He's got his hair done and all for it. Look.
What? No, he's done it this morning.
He done it this morning, you reckon, yeah.
No way. No
In
way.
the last 20 minutes, he has wore 4 airbrushes out.
How you been keeping, Tom?
All right, Tarko. All right, just started back training now. Just literally started back properly. I had an infection in my mouth on the side of my face and just couldn't really do anything. So I just had a bit of a rest, and now I'm getting back to it now.
Can you give us any update on any potential fight date for yourself?
Well, I got offered a fight the other day. Got offered a fight to fight Babic or whatever his name is. I ain't really. Uncle Eddie went.
Alan Babbage, Dillian White's fighter.
Yeah, Uncle Eddie's really went quiet on it. But to be fair, Coop, it ain't really what I want to be. Really, like just someone chucking with these fucking lunatics. Do you know what I mean? To be honest with you, I've still got concussion from Majdoff. I've got to have a chat with old Eddie, you know, because I don't think he likes me.
Right.
You know what? You know, like old Dave Allen took a bit of a pasting off of Ortiz. That's it. He chucked a couple of bin men in with Dave Allen. Yeah, we're going to make you a superstar. Got his old Instagram followers up to 60,000 half sharp and like made him a bit of a name. Me, all he keeps doing is chucking me to lines and getting me ripped to pieces. Don't get me wrong. I'm very fortunate for the cash, and I'm very grateful. Thank you for that. But my brain cells ain't happy with you, Eddie, because a lot of them's gone missing.
Can I repeat something you said to me on the phone the other day? Can I repeat something?
Whatever you want.
You told me, in your words, exactly quote for quote, you said, Coog, I'm tired of getting my head punched in by these Olympians. That's what you said to me. Yeah.
And listen, it's true. Cogan, I'll be honest, I've never been nothing other than honest, right? And sometimes honesty might not be the best policy, but there's a reason I didn't go to the Olympics. Because I'm not that good, right? I can have a fight, yeah. And at domestic level, and mark my words at this, at domestic level, there ain't someone genuinely domestic level in Britain that can beat me. And that is the God's honest truth. And people can take that how they want to take it. But I'm not fighting at domestic level. And I'm only being honest with you. You need momentum to fight at high level anyway. It just goes from bad to worse. Like I do generally believe Filip Ergovic fought the best me that's been in the last four years, because I was on the back of a good string of wins, like very fit, had confidence was through the roof, and it's literally gone downhill. I went Ergovic, Dubois, David Price, which was, listen, that fight was like that anyway, up until Kieran McCann made a stinker. And then Majidov, which was not like that. It was from round one. Well, it only lasted a round and a half, but like just one of them things. But I've not felt out of place in there. I've not felt out of place, and I'm not beating the poor me drum. But like, I like to think I'm a likable guy. Like all I want to do. Listen, I've earned good money out of I've not earned good money out of boxing, but I've done a lot better than a lot of other fuckers. And I feel like I owe now. I owe to myself, and I owe to this little squirt side of me. I owe something where nobody can ever take back. Something where your name goes in a book. I won that. Like that, and I think I've paid enough dues. I don't ask the fortune of it. Like I was saying, yeah, I wouldn't go in hundreds of thousands or 20s of thousands of pounds to fight Dibby Dipstick from Bognor. Do you know what I mean? It's just I know what I want to chase my own dream before I get out. I've got 2 years left, Coop, tops. I've set that to myself anyway. I've got 2 years left. And then, listen, after I achieve what I believe I achieve, and lucky enough, Mo Pryor's come forward, and that gentleman of a man, he's going to help me out. He's going to help me build my record back up. Right? And heavyweight's only 3 or 4 good wins away from a massive fight anyway, if I wanted to cash out. Do you know what I mean? So, like, I will be bluntly honest with you, but bluntly honest. See, when I've achieved what I achieved, Eddie can stick me in with any Olympian he wants for enough money, and I will stand there and headbutt his gloves until I fall over. But not saying that I'd throw fights, because that's come out completely wrong. But you know what I'm saying.
Well, people know what you mean, and people want to take it in that context. Well, we know what you mean, but Tom, isn't it for you to be on these type of high-profile shows, your best chance of being on them and being paid whatever money it is you get paid for being on them, your opportunities are going to lie with those kind of opponents that you've been in with, if you're going to find them matchroom shows, etc.
Oh no, like do you know what it is? I understand where my standing is with like the likes of Eddie and what's name, I'm an opponent, right? That's fair enough, right? That's understandable enough. I don't dispute that. I'm not saying I expect Eddie to build me and chuck me in with a couple of bin men and anything like that, because he don't need to, and why should he? And like, there's loads of other reasons why I'm not. But what I'm saying is, I want to do it to myself. I don't care if I fight in the leisure centre. I couldn't care whether I'm fighting in my back garden or Eddie's matchroom back garden. Do you know what I mean? As long as I ring 4 ropes and I get the result I want, that's where it is. I'm not thinking about what shows. Cool. Like, I couldn't care what size of the show is, who's the main event. That damn means nothing at all with it. The only thing that's good for is when I'm done away from boxing, when I'm an old man, can barely remember my own name, I can go, I boxed on there. I was there that night. Do you know what I mean? What good's the memory of me in Saudi Arabia? Other than saying I was there, I got my guts punched in. Might as well not been there. So, no, like, it ain't. I don't just want to take part, is what I'm saying. I don't want to take part. I don't want to be a stepping stone in someone else's legacy. I want to have whatever little or however good or bad it is. I want to have my own legacy that nobody can ever take away from me. You can lose money in a heartbeat. Everything can go wrong, whatever it is, and you can end up with your thumb up your ass back at the job centre at any time. Anyone can. But I want something for, like, my little kids, where one day they can be proud enough to say, listen, my dad won that. Do you know what I mean? Even though him here side of me are probably, he's my retirement, he is, coach. See him, he's my pension. he is, he's my pension. What are you going to do for me, son?